Do all. He's just riding. He's deaf and dumb.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Scott Davis here. Man, I am a member of the Music City Chapter of Safari Club International, and we do all kinds of humanitarian events. So today there's an organization here in town in Nashville, Tennessee called Backfield in Motion. They support a lot of youth programs. They get youth involved in athletics, as well as they support them through educational initiatives of tutoring. They mentor, and so they really reach out to our urban city youth and do a great job. And so the Music City Chapter Safari Club International is supporting that today by going out and shooting in some sporting clays at Nashville Gun Club here in Nashville, Tennessee. So you'll notice that you always see me in toadaflage. Toadaflage has a reptilian pattern that mimics the toad frog pattern in the wild. And so when you see us hunting, you're going to see us hunting in toadaflage. They're a great sponsor. They're American made. Right here in Knoxville, Tennessee is where the company's from. Go out and find them at toadaflage.com.
No, I'm Boots Donnelly, the CEO of Backfield in Motion. What basically we do, we have about 180 all males from the 4th grade up through a senior in high school. We tutor them every afternoon in math and in reading. And we have sports basically as a hook to keep the kids from coming. They're all one-parent families. They're all housing project kids. And what they're looking for is somebody to just give them a leg up, give them a chance. And we do this 20 months out of the year. This shoot here is to raise funds for people. And that's what we do.
Go out on the internet at www.urbanhunting.net and see our website, and you can go down to the bottom of the first page and click on the studio logo and go watch all of our episodes. You can also follow us at Urban Hunting TV on Facebook or at Swamp City Media on Facebook. Also at Music City Chapter SCI on Facebook. Any of those pages you can catch us. Cedar Hill Game Calls on Facebook, and you can keep up with everything that we're doing.
I just bust clays.
Bust clays, there you go.
Occasionally.
Hey guys, today I'm shooting Mossberg 935 Pro Series waterfowl gun here at the shooting range. We're out with Backfield in Motion. Music City Chapter Safari Club International supports those events, and so we're out shooting with them. So let's go shoot some clays. Somebody got a shell I can borrow? I just need one in a minute. Pull. Pull.
Pull.
Hey folks, we're out here today having a fundraising sporting clays shoot for Backfield in Motion. I'm Craig Knowles with the Outdoor Insiders. Y'all check us out sometime. We're a platform full of contributors like Scott Davis. We've got great stories, great videos, product reviews, and you can even shop with a contributor that you know and trust. That's right, social commerce. Check us out, theoutdoorinsiders.com.
Finest in wild turkey and waterfowl choke tubes, it's Indian Creek Shooting Systems. Thousands of successful hunts and many still shot tight at IndianCreekSS.com.
We just shot this pattern with the Indian Creek 665 and the 6-shot Spectre shot. Said it's a 665 constriction, and that was a 30-yard target, and you can see there it just destroyed it.
Spectre Shot, White Lightning Turkey Loads, the official turkey hunting ammunition of Eyes on the Outdoor.
Indian Creek Shooting Systems.
These are actual wads that we picked up off the range after we just sighted in our turkey guns. And if you look at the choke tube, it's got 30 parallel ports. That porting is designed to retard the wad. So if you look at this wad real close, you can see 30 formed grooves in that wad. That's proof positive that is actually putting the brakes. When it comes through here, it's retarding that wad just so slightly and gives you the patterns that you just seen from the other fellas' shotgun whenever they were sighting in.
What basically we do, we have about 180 all males from the 4th grade up through a senior in high school. We tutor them every afternoon in math and in reading, and we have sports basically as a hook to keep the kids from coming. They're all one-parent families, they're all housing project kids. And what they're looking for is somebody to just give them a leg up, give them a chance. And we do this 20 months out of the year. This shoot here is to raise funds for kids. And that's what we do.
Our leader here. That's the first one up. Alright, we've got 4 report pairs here. One coming in high from there, one coming in high from there, and they're both just right there like for the picture. They're called, sir. Right in the bed basket. And right in the other bed basket. Pull. Pull.
Like I said, go like us on Facebook at Urban Hunting TV. and at Swamp City Media.
Didn't the first one ship?
It shifted, it didn't break.
Oh, okay, it has to break?
Yeah.
Come on, Nemo.
No, ace up in there?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That was easy.
Depends on which way you ace.
By a gentleman by the name of Joe Davis. Joe Davis started it. He was working in the parks. He got hung up with the kids and started coaching them in football and all. He took it over 12 years ago, and we kind of converted it to academic program by using sports as a hook. But it was started in 2000 by a gentleman by the name of Joe Davis, and he did a remarkable job with it.
In the meantime, I was in the process. I had just became president of our local chapter we had just formed, and I was in the process of starting my own business selling calls, and I was going to sell other companies' calls. So, and he was in the process of just making his own calls. That was all he was interested in. Right. So he made a couple of them, give me one, and I tried it and I really liked it. So I went to him, I said, look, this is a great little box. Let's start our own company. And he said, oh, wouldn't nobody buy that? And I said, no, you wrong. I assure you this will sell. So I talked him into it and we started the company. So we was out cutting wood one day and cutting cedar wood. We cut our own wood, still do, 35 years later. And I said, I'm gonna name it Cedar Hill Gamecock, because here we are out here in the hills cutting cedar. And that's where the name came from. But after we got the box and started making them, I said, well, it's gotta have a name. And I think, well, you know, when you scratch on it, let's just call it a little scratch box. So that was the name we give the call.
Got the camera on.
Mm-hmm.
Whether your game is deer, ducks, or wild turkey, with Mossberg's classic Model 500 combination deer and turkey, you can have a shotgun you can depend on. Mossberg's Model 835 pump with your choice of camel pattern will fulfill your hunting needs. The 935 Pro Series waterfowl shotgun with firepower for extended ranges. And the incredible 410 gauge Model 5 gear. Get yours today at mossberg.com.
Wow, Jerry, what a hunt.
I'm telling
Talk about a plan that came together. Man, that was unbelievably amazing. Guys, we had been out here hunting all morning long. We had one bird come in on us, probably within 45, 50 yards of us. We couldn't get the camera right. I was sitting on the right here. Jerry was sitting on the left. The bird came around to the right, and we just couldn't get things to come together, which, you know, typical hunting, right? That's why they call it hunting. And
He's straight over here on this other side now. Am I against you?
No, you're good. You're good. You're fine.
Can you see it? Going back around this way. He's back down here now. Coming this way. I'm gonna show back up on your side. I lost you. I don't know where he's at now.
All right, yep. That's basically the what we call the mating call of the hen to the gobbler. He gobbles and she answers with a yip, and it lets him know where she's at. In nature, normally she will go to him, so you got to reverse the odds, make him come to you. And since the hen doesn't end up going to him, he gets impatient and he comes looking. So every few minutes you have to keep calling to it. Sometimes he'll keep gobbling, so you can tell where he's at and you keep. Now, cluck and purrs are calls that they make while they're with each other, moving through the woods, and it's a kind of continued type sound that they're used to hearing, and makes each other turkey in the flock think everything's okay, things is normal. Normally that's not a call you would use for long distance calling, close in.
Right.
Just to let that gobbler know as he's coming in, and he may get suspicious of something, and you just say, okay, everything's okay, come on, we over here feeding. But you just got to practice. Get somebody to show you how, get a tape so you can hear the sound, or video, and you just keep practicing till you get that sound. You've got to also have a certain feel. You got an amount of pressure you put on the box with the lid, and determines the loudness of it. You can make it real soft, or you can make it loud. Just by the pressure you
Changing
put
the
on.
pressure. Okay.
So you got to practice and learn all that.
I don't know if I've ever had one circle complete around there or not. He makes it fun as he come back on.
See, when he gobbled out here in front of us, I thought I saw him right there behind that big pine tree out there. And then I thought I saw him with the gloves on, but I never expected it to circle all the way around and come out over here.
I wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting big hens. But once he circled us, and he's just scared to come in. That's a typical 2-year-old. He's scared to do anything. Sometimes though they'll come running in. They'll get close enough for you to shoot them. Well, they might not come right up to a hen. They'll get close enough to shoot it. He wouldn't get that close. He came from this way, completely circled all the way around, went back this way, came back, and then went back that way.
I know, it was unbelievable. And so we probably spent 2.5 hours this morning. Jerry made the suggestion, hey, why don't we go set up on this other ridge? I've seen some birds. I've been scouting in the area, and we went over here. And now it is 10 minutes to 11. We were just talking about what time we thought we set up. We think we set up over here about 9:30, 9:40. And we were sitting there kind of talking about some of the traditions over the years that Jerry has had around turkey hunting. And he said, hey, I think I heard one gobble. And sure enough, we got to listening. He put his mouth call in and hit it, and then he pulled out his little scratch box and hit it. And sure enough, the turkey answered over here. And from that, I got the camera ready and let Jerry do his magic.
I just heard one gobble down here. That sounded like it was a little farther back to the left. I hope it was just me. The wind goes that way.
He's right there, Jerry. He's right there. He's coming around this way, right here down the tree. I'll see him now. Maybe two of them.
When we sat down, there's a treetop there, and I thought, that treetop's in a bad place. And I looked around, I said, well, we'll just have to live with it. Sure enough, that's where he came from behind that treetop. And we could get a glimpse of him through it, but couldn't get a shot, and I thought, well, if I keep calling, maybe he'll come around the end of it. That's what I'm talking about. It looked like a good 10-inch beard, good thick beard. His spurs looked like about 3/4 of an inch. Heavy bird, I believe he'd go close to 20 pounds.
Wow.
And for this area, that's a good bird, good size.
Guys, for me, it's been a long time since I have been out turkey hunting, and I had this opportunity to come hunt with Jerry. My brother Scott Davis called me and said, "Hey, Jerry's going opening weekend. Can you make it out with the camera?" And I got it set up, and so it was a real thrill for me. I have to say it's probably been a good 7 or 8 years since I've been on a turkey hunt.
Yeah, well, you had the main ingredient. You brought the luck with you.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Like I said, go like us on Facebook at Urban Hunting TV and at Swamp City Media.